So this is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 FE, and I am going to execute an IP rating or submersion test, or as you may call it, the underwater test. Samsung claims that this and all the Tab S9 and S10 lineups are built with an ingress protection 68 rating, making them submersible under fresh water for up to 1.5 meters or 5 feet for up to 30 minutes. The FE brand stands for Fan Edition of the flagship brand. In other words, these are the cheaper versions of the flagship, especially, or you can call it mid-range if you may. Now, the price of this tablet is $500 which equates to approximately 80,231 Jamaican dollars at the time of this video. If I had purchased it on Amazon, it would have been a whole lot more expensive, especially given that this is actually the 5G variant, which is very hard to get unless it is purchased from a carrier such as Verizon or AT&T. So I paid 95,000 Jamaican dollars for it at the Samsung store, which is located on Tropical Plaza, halfway tree, St. Andrew, Jamaica, which I think is very reasonable in Mr. Chop's universe. So big up on yourself, Samsung store. Yeah man, I don't hear they are going good for Jamaican people, let me hear that. A quick unboxing reveals that there is nothing much in this box other than the subject in question along with the S Pen and a smaller package containing the long Type-C USB cable, some paperwork, the SIM ejection tool, and that's about it. No charging brick. Looking and holding the Tab S10 FE, it looks and feels very premium with this 10.9-inch screen real estate and a 90 Hz refresh rate for multitasking and productivity on the go. There are several reasons for owning this tablet. However, my reason is for note-taking, diary, and journaling. For example, a physical diary or journal is susceptible to water damage, which runs the risk of losing all your notes over time. Moreover, we are living in a digitized era, hence the necessity of this tablet. Now, for the submersion test, I chose a pool that is about to be cleaned, one in which the chlorine water treatment has evaporated and therefore will not compromise the IP integrity of the device. So stay tuned and look on as I carry out this short test. So this is the Galaxy Tab S10 FE, and Samsung claim that this tablet is IP68, which means that it is dust and water resistant. So, I'm going to test it in a big pool of water, but I can't sink it far enough because you have no. They said you can only go to a certain dimension. So see it here, see the water here? So I'm going to dip it in the water and see what will come out. And them said the S Pen also IP68, so I'm going to put the S Pen on it. So, see there? So I put on the S Pen on it, see there? Dip it again. I think it was more than that. And the good thing about it is that it has a year warranty. Yeah, cause, you know, once it don't work, they have to give me back this blow away. Not true? Yeah, man. Having successfully executed the test, I took the necessary steps to remove the excessive water from both the device and its S Pen, and also from the case, since the case was also at the poolside and got wet. A couple hours after, up to primetime news, it seems to be working very fine. It must be noted that there is absolutely no apparent reason I can think of why a person would bring a tablet to the pool, and that your Galaxy devices must not be tested in salt water or any other liquid other than fresh water. A big shout out to Professional Writing Services Process, powered by this channel, So what you know, university students, when the semester look on for 16 hours, they can just take advantage of the service they were provided there. So them writing at almost every discipline you can think of. So just link them up to the number, them email address and thing, and WhatsApp, just contact the service and get some help. And nobody bust your brain. You hear that? Yeah man, so until then, be safe, peace out.